Hello, welcome to this special edition of Today in Nashville. For the next half an hour, we're going to explore some of summer highlights with Southern Living magazine.
Southern Living is a staple to Southern culture. It features all the joys about life in the South. The headquarters are located in the sweet city of Birmingham, Alabama, and Carol and I got to take a road trip to find out what goes on behind the scenes. Pretty cool.
We wanted to get a taste of what summer's like at the magazine, and nothing says summer in the South like good barbecue. There's a chef at Southern Living who's the king of the grill.
Robbie Melvin is Southern Living's test kitchen director. He's also the host of BBQ&A. We got a chance to sit down with him on the set of his show and learn the history behind this Southern staple. All right, Robbie, barbecue is your game. So let's talk about the history of it. I know it's different from region to region. What have you learned about the history of barbecue here in Alabama?
Well, that is what I've learned the most about it, is there is such a difference region to region, but here in Alabama, it's, it's I'm of a couple different minds on it. Chicken with the white sauce is something that Alabama is known for, the Alabama white sauce, which was created in Decatur, Alabama by Big Bob Gibson over 100 years ago. So you have this whole section of the state that is really a huge proponent of that. And ribs, you have ribs that come from the southwest Alabama, which there's dry rub, there's wet rub, there's the original Dreamland, original Archibalds, that are more rib type folks. And it's kind of region to region, with that. It's all good, it's all delicious. You always can count on a solid pork butt being in the picture. But at the end of the day, it's about everything, and it's about, the wood. Different regions have different woods.
Different flavors of wood, for sure.
A little more hickory and oak. You go down south, you have options of a little more pecan, maybe a little more applewood. A lot of different things play into it.
What have you learned when you sort of travel outside of the Alabama region, when you see different barbecue?
It's almost the same story, just different players.
Right.
I've learned in Tennessee, learned from Pat Martin, that West Tennessee whole hog is completely different than East Tennessee whole hog. I mean, it's a matter of styles, of temperatures, of wood, of cooking vessels. And you get into the Carolinas, mainly the South Carolina area. I learned from Rodney Scott that picking your trees for your wood is big. It's like a natural gift that he has. I think people from that region are huge proponents of really starting from that incredible baseline level of the tree. Can this tree would provide the best flavor for me?
Wow, that'd be intimidating to a home cook who's going, I want a barbecue, because now you're saying, man, I don't even know if I can dive into this.
There's so many elements.
And you didn't even talk about sauce. The sauces are completely different all over the place.
And they are all over the place. Yeah. But what I found is, and of course there's, dry rub versus wet rub. Even if, you have, Pat Martin's big on some different rub, Rodney's big on different rubs, completely different. Those two guys, and I've mentioned them a lot, but they're two of the greatest whole hog cookers that I know, and they're upholding a dying tradition. And you think, well, a whole hog's a whole hog. No, it's not. I thought that going into it, but spending some time with both Pat Martin and Rodney Scott, realizing that it's completely different methods from the West Tennessee to the Eastern South Carolina. It's completely different from the weight to the cooking times, to the sauce, to the rubs, to the way they pull it. It's unbelievable.
I love it. Well, we can take, anybody can do a deep dive and learn more about it at BBQ&A.
BBQ&A,
on all digital platforms with Southern Living. This has been a treat, if for not just.
You got to get in here.
I mean, let's do it.
Let's just go in.
We'll go some chicken.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. Yeah.
Okay, that was a good day. Best barbecue you've ever eaten?
Oh gosh, I love all barbecue. My heart gets happy when there's barbecue.
That's true.
It's true. We had great barbecue in Birmingham. So I thought what was interesting is folks at Southern Living said, well, Martin's is great.
Yes.
We just got it. I was like, well, we have Martin's here in Nashville. They said, well, go to Saw's Barbecue. And there's the whole crew. We went there and had an amazing lunch.
It was incredible. You know it's good when you walk in and the line was out the door to get that barbecue.
Intimidating, but boy, they just get it to you. Check out BBQ&A on the YouTube channel for Southern Living.
Still to come, can you make a recipe as good as your grandmother's? Our friend Nicole from Mom Versus will go up against her Mama's cookbook right after the break.
Make it your best morning ever. Live local music, celebs,
Makes good sitcoms with the most horrible people.
I just feel like I'm in the right soil at the right time.
and ridiculous fun.
That's brilliant.
Live your best life. Weekday mornings at 11 with Today in Nashville.
Welcome back to our special show. Today in Nashville presents a Southern Living Summer. Southern Living magazine is the place to turn when you need a good recipe. They got it all. They got recipes in each new issue, plus you can get them online at southernliving.com.
All right, another great place to look for those classic recipes, your grandma's cookbook. I love vintage cookbooks. Even if it's not my grandma's, I love to see what other people wrote. But those recipes can be tricky to read.
Yeah.
A lot of times there's directions that aren't right.
Right.
The equipment can be different, the writing not very clear, and sometimes the ingredients you're like, what?
I don't even know what that means. Our friend Nicole McLaughlin from Southern Living decided to take out her mama's big book of recipes and attempt to recreate some of those delicious eats. Let's see how she did.
Have you ever tried to make sense of an old handwritten recipe from an older relative? Well, that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm going to make sense of my mama's recipes. I want to recreate one of her signature dishes. So the first thing that came to my head was pound cake. She always would bring a pound cake if you've moved into your house or had a baby. Pound cake is my grandmother's specialty. So I found this first pound cake. Just 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of Crisco. Who uses that anymore? 6 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, and every time she wrote teaspoon in here, it's T-E-A-S. T's of everything, okay? Clearly she didn't go to culinary school. The instructions simply say to cream Crisco sugar, 3 eggs high speed, 2 min, add flour, 3 remaining eggs, beat 2 min, add vanilla, 1 hour, 350. That's it. Then I flip the page, and what do you know? There's another pound cake recipe in here. So now how am I to know which one of these is her specialty one? This one has 2 sticks of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 6 eggs. This one says you can put vanilla or almond flavoring in it. Add eggs 1 at a time, then flour gradually. Bake 1 hour, 325. Okay, so we have 2 different fats, 2 different ways to incorporate the eggs, same cook time at 2 different temperatures. I mean, come on, Mama, make up your mind. So I'm gonna take a guess, but it doesn't really matter. I can follow this. It's not gonna turn out like hers. She's gotta cook with love. I mean, I've got the love. I love to eat. Let's go. Going in, 2 sticks of butter and 2 cups of sugar. Today, we would probably use our KitchenAid stand mixers. I know she didn't have that, but she probably did have this. I already feel like I've screwed up. Okay, it's getting a little creamy. I'm thinking we should contact the source to find out if we should add the eggs 1 at a time or add 3 and then add the remaining 3. She does not like this.
Hello?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, honey, what's going on?
I'm on video right now.
And what you want to know?
I'm making your pound cake.
Are you really?
Okay,
How's it
so,
coming out?
well, I don't know. I just started. You have 2 recipes in here. One is with Crisco, which I'm not doing that one. You have one
Look, can I call you back? I got somebody on the other line. Let me call
Okay.
you back.
Okay, call
All
me
right.
back. Bye. Let me call you back. She normally would have cut me off sooner than that. Here she comes. Hey,
What you want to know, doll, baby?
well, just tell me this. When do you think you add your eggs? Do you add them 1 at a time, or do you add like...
Yes, 1 at a time.
Then, in one of them, you just have vanilla. Now, I always remember the almond.
Put both in. It don't really matter.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's not a major taste. Call me and let me know how it came out.
All right.
And be sure and let it sit in the pan for about 15 minutes or whatever before you take it out.
Oh, so you did not write that down.
I think it's 15 minutes, Nicole.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Take it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, baby. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Whew. All right, I'm going in. My butter and sugar is creamed. I'm adding my eggs 1 at a time. You gotta mix it all the way in. Flour gradually last. So I think that means add your flour gradually last. Oh, gradually. For final trick, the flavorings. It's probably 1 tease total. So I'm gonna do mostly vanilla because almond extract is pretty strong, but I know that there was always a hint in there. I'm gonna go 3/4 vanilla and 1/4 almond. I don't know, maybe I'll bring out the old Crisco. Only true bakers still have this on hand. You gotta go liberal here. She gave no instructions on how to prepare the pan, none. No, she always uses this kind of pan. 325, about 1 hour. So start at 50 minutes. Looks pretty good. She says we have to wait, let it sit in the pan for like 15 minutes. So that's what we'll do. My 15 minutes is up. I can't wait any longer. Got to be a little crunchy on the top. So when I cut this, you should hear the toastedness. I didn't know I could bake pound cake. The inside and the outside look the same. I'm still questionable on the size, but whatever. I don't know. The flavor is there. I feel like my texture, like hers might be a little more moist than mine. I think that has something to do with pound cake, like as it sets. So I think it's okay. Overall, I think I did a fine job. It may not be perfect, but it's damn close.
Okay.
Hey, the fact that she even did it, that's pretty inspiring. So my Oma has a recipe for dobosh cake, and I have stared at it for probably 10 years.
Dobosh, what's that?
Yes, it's like a Hungarian cake, and there's layers to it. Anyway, I've still never done it. Every year I say I'm gonna try it.
Right.
I'm scared of it.
My grandmother never wrote anything down.
Oh.
That's the worst part. She made incredible fudge. I might try it one day. I don't know, probably not. All right, check out all of Nicole's Mom versus videos. She's so funny. They're
her.
all on her Facebook page.
All right, check it out.
You know who's a good cook? Ivy Odom.
She makes good drinks too.
She sure does. She works in the Southern Living Test Kitchen. She hosts a series on YouTube, and we're gonna chat with her about her show, Hey Y'all, right after the break.
Today in Nashville rocks. There's only one place to see live local music every morning. The soundtrack to living your best life. Weekday mornings at 11 with Today in Nashville.
Welcome back to this special edition of Today in Nashville as we present a Southern Living summer. We took a road trip to Birmingham, Alabama, visiting the headquarters of Southern Living magazine. You know what they have there? So many test kitchens.
So many kitchens. There are so many people working away on all kinds of culinary creations, and one of those test kitchen professionals is our friend Ivy Odom. She also shares her love of food on her YouTube show called Hey Y'all.
So we got to chat with Ivy about what makes her job and the show so fun and unique. Take a look.
We're just excited to be in the Southern Living Test Kitchen, and we are excited to meet Ivy in person. We get to see all of your segments. Hey Y'all is so much fun. Are you just living your best life right now?
Yes, it's like a lot of people don't get their dream job out of college. Y'all, I have it, and I have to pinch myself sometimes to kind of remind myself that I'm still here.
I kind of want to say, hey y'all.
Hey y'all!
So that's really Ivy's big, huge platform on all digital levels with Southern Living. And talk about what that show is all about.
Hey y'all, it's summertime, and what better way to celebrate than with cocktails at the pool? So Hey Y'all, it bridges the gap between the old Southern Living and the new Southern Living. We have all the classic Southern elegance that everyone is used to and still loves, but I put a little bit of sass and that new kind of ain't got time for that attitude that all the Southern women I think embody now. So it's a good mixture of the two. It's all about recipes, culture, entertaining. We do road trips. It's just a really fun show.
Well, you are a great entertainer. We thank you for this
Yes.
peach sangria.
Peach sangria.
She knew how to cater to us.
This is perfection, by the way. But you know what? We do love watching your tips and tricks because you talk about, throwing a baby shower on a millennial budget, or I remember you cooked Thanksgiving in like your small area.
Yes.
These are all things that people are dealing with, and you're one of the go-tos for entertaining.
Entertaining for me, I mean, Hey Y'all kind of started out as a recipe-driven show, and it's kind of evolved into an entertaining show, which I love because that's what I do all the time. I grew up, my mom had people at our house all the time, so I learned most of what I know from her. So it's just nice to be able to show how I can do her tricks, in my way.
Oh, we love it so much. All right, if you haven't checked out Ivy, you've got to do it. You've got big fans in us at Today in Nashville.
Absolutely.
Hey, y'all, on Southern Living's digital platforms. Check them out.
Good
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks, it's from us.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
She's the sweetest.
She really is. Check out Ivy's Hey Y'all. Her episodes are on Southern Living's YouTube channel.
And she's got some good ones on there. Her videos feature delicious recipes, fun spots to eat, great ideas for entertaining, so check her out.
All right, still to come. Question. Do you think your grandmother would like kombucha? We're putting Southern grandmas to the test. Find out if they like this trendy hipster drink right after the break.
Today in Nashville rocks. Live local music, the hottest restaurants,
That just blew my mind.
and general insanity.
Team,
You didn't see that coming, did you?
I really didn't.
Live your best life weekday mornings at 11 with Today in Nashville.
Welcome back to our special show. Today in Nashville presents A Southern Living Summer. The magazine does it all. They cover trends in food, fashion, decor, and more.
And they even see how their readers respond to some of the trends out there. They have a really funny video series where they bring in groups of people and have them react to all sorts of things. So they took a group of sweet Southern grandmas and introduced them to one of my faves, kombucha.
Check out their priceless reactions.
I hope this has alcohol in it. Kombucha? Let me smell it. Oh, this is alcohol. It's vinegar.
Oh, I know what this is. That's those new drinks that explode.
It looks like a juice, maybe a breakfast juice or health food type drink.
It's good.
I don't think I could drink all of it.
No, that's not drinkable.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Is it wine? It tastes more like wine. Is it a wine?
It would make a good cocktail. Almost tastes like Moscato wine. That's what it tastes like. Yes, red Moscato wine. Can I have some more?
It's kind of sour. It's kind of tangy. I like it.
I would definitely buy kombucha, if I'm saying that right.
Kombucha? I don't like kombucha.
Oh, and
really?
see, I would drink this every day.
This stuff's expensive, y'all.
This tastes better now that we know it's good for us.
I would definitely use this in a drink with other things.
It just leaves a bad aftertaste in my mouth. And I know my family wouldn't care for it at all.
This is a no.
Y'all serious?
They were, I think.
Not y'all's cup of tea.
No. Cup of tea.
Maybe it's better hot.
It's still bad in my mouth.
Okay, the one that had the fur, that's us one day.
Oh, yeah.
But she said it tastes better now we know it's good for us. Does your mom like it?
100%.
Would your mom
I
drink
have
this?
had her try it. She does not care for it. No, and she
Right.
doesn't understand why I do.
Yeah, I could not give that to Jan. Jan would never, ever drink that. No, I don't think so. Love all of the video
Loved
series.
it.
Check
I
it
want to
out.
hang out with all of them.
I do too. Thank you so much for joining us for our special edition of Today in Nashville. Just a reminder, Southern Living Magazine is a part of our parent organization, the Meredith Corporation. Be sure to check out our latest copy of Southern Living Magazine. It's on stands right now.
All right, look at that beautiful cover. I always love,
that's
I just love,
pretty.
right?
Yeah.
Inspiration. It's the August issue, Timeless Southern Style. Yes, indeed. Thanks so much for spending your time with us. Hope you have the best weekend, everyone. We'll see you right back here on Monday.